Why hello YouTube, and Sarcastic Raptor is here to say hello, and hopefully we can survive another episode with my puny class supercarrier just hovering over Earth, but we're just moving our fleet around. So at the moment I'm trying to save up for the UNSC Infinity, which I'm still a ways off actually being able to afford. Mainly due to a lack of titanium and geometrium, but we are getting there credits wise.
Ground forces are under planetary bombardment.
I'm sure if I just wait we'll be fine, but we are losing another planet now. Steve-O is falling. Do we? No, our guns are only in skeletal frames there. It's got our planet of harmony. Just about surviving at the moment, really. In all honesty, I'm actually going to speed this up. Because I'm essentially just waiting to get more resources. And the state of the universe is not promising. My allies are all dead now, so the Covenant is coming for me, really. At least we have like a little standby fleet here. Not that this is going to change the course of probably the war. It might help defend this planet for longer.
Inbound slip space anomaly. Slip space rupture detected.
Oh, there are ships approaching our harmony. Four Covenant ships in system at the moment. 5, 6, or 7.
Slip space rupture detected.
That is a lot more than what Harmony can probably deal with.
Under planetary bombardment.
Some really cool ships the Covenant do. They have some CCS classes here. And I don't have any. All my defences here are static. I've got a Sabre project hangar and a few Mac gun stations that might be able to take out a few enemy ships. Straight through the hole. That's one CCS down.
Inbound slip space anomaly.
Hostile forces approaching Steve-O as well. And there's a few of their ships appearing. Oh, we have the amount of credits that I need. But now I need titanium, which is gradually going up, and Demetrium. Oh, there are quite a few Covenant ships here. They are probably going to be able to hit our Mac gun stations. Yep, they are. So every shot one of my Mac guns get off, that is probably a Covenant ship that is being destroyed.
Slip space rupture
That is not
detected.
good. Harmony's gonna fall.
Colony command signal
We
lost.
might actually see if we can save it and we'll use the fleet that we have at Kanruko to come in.
Too much of a hassle.
So we might be able to change the course of this. Especially because every Mac gun shot is essentially taken out a Covenant ship.
Slip space rupture detected.
Oh, hostile forces are arriving though. There are now some Covenant storm cutters above Earth. Steve-O has fallen. It's a very, very dark time to be a human being in this galaxy.
What the bloody hell does fleet cost one?
How much does it cost if I can afford to build a few more Mac gun stations? Oh dear.
Alcyon here, for Earth and her colonies.
Well, I don't think we're going to see my Titan now. My Titan factory is in fact on this planet, but that is going to kill me.
Slip space rupture detected.
That is a very, very large Covenant fleet.
Inbound slip space anomaly.
Affirm confirmed. What can I do for you, Commander?
Oh, my Mac gun's fired, but the capital... No, the capital ship's done just the damage. Oh, destroyer just went down. Some of my UNSC ships are engaging, but this is not good. The UNSC and Halo always had to outnumber the government, sometimes like 2 to 3 to 1 or have a chance. This is not good when they outnumber me. This is very bad. No, we're not going to see the Infinity. Even if I was to construct it at this stage, that fleet is just going to tear me a new one. Well, let's reinforce Earth a tad more, I think.
Destroyer ready for duty.
Slip space rapture.
Right, at least if I'm going to lose Earth, it's going to be with a fight.
Destroyer ready for duty.
But this system is finished.
Inbound slip
Well, I still have 2
space
Halcyons, aren't you, brave boys?
So, did you miss me? Weapon systems online.
All the energy projectors hit the Halcyon, that's terrible.
Slip space rapture detected.
Artemis cruiser ready.
And he's also coming with another fleet here. Small fleet, but it doesn't matter at this stage.
SFFG online.
God, we could really do more tactical stuff, actually. I should use some more credits.
Destroyer ready
So we
for
just need
duty.
ships at the moment.
Slip space rapture detected.
Yeah, they might actually bypassing my planet, or they're just trying to get to my Mac gun stations to take them out.
Ready to lead, sir.
Or Harmony is going to fall, depending on what they do with their fleet. Other some of my freighters are just like, oh, hello, this is a bad time. A coronal mass ejection heading towards. That's not one of my planets anyway. Well, at least we are building a lot of capital ships.
Destroyer ready for duty.
Oh, Karuko is finished.
Frigate ready for active duty.
That is a Titan OAS assault carrier.
Super carrier reporting for duty. Destroyer ready
So one thing, if that is the carrier that I think it's supposed to be, which is the carrier that appears in... Oh, it's not Halo 4 Reach. The Halo Reach.
ready for duty.
Which I do believe George sacrifices himself to destroy. As much as I've seen to the Prophets, that thing was supposed to be about 20 miles long. And so it would have even dwarfed a CAS assault carrier, but... Even though I say the CAS assault carrier doesn't look, I would say, too much smaller than it. It's only one thing they could do, but I can understand why they've done that for scale purposes.
Destroyer ready for duty.
But I'm just saying that ship was obnoxiously
Colony
big,
command signal lost.
which I didn't think actually made too much sense in compared with the Halo universe, because it was just dramatically larger than any other ship we've seen. Is there anything else I can build at Earth to help me?
Stand.
We're just waiting for the fall, really.
So, where do we stand? Halcyon class cruiser reporting for duty.
Enemy Stormcar is on the edge of the system. Obviously an experimental ship, watching and waiting. This was added by Halo Warfleet, I want to say. So it's good that since properly it's implemented this ship so quickly into the game. Oh, that colony has gone dark. Harmony's gonna fall as well.
Super carrier reporting for duty.
At least the majority of our carriers are finished building.
So, where do we stand?
Artemis cruiser ready.
And plus, there will be a lot of fighters and bombers to engage when they do come into the system.
Flip space rupture detected.
Get ready for active duty.
What we can do is, in my opinion, just keep building ships, really.
SFFG online.
Just set a ready point to Earth, some for here, and just get more destroyers.
UNSC cannot afford your request at the moment.
Marathon-class crews are reporting for duty.
Stalwart class light frigate ready for orders. Stalwart class light frigate ready for
All
orders.
these ships, though. Don't do me any good.
Any word on those goddamn aliens?
Close to my promotion stuff to finish in, not too far off.
Research order complete.
I could just speed this up actually at this stage. Let's put it onto 2 speed and just keep building ships we shall.
Inbound slip space anomaly.
I have more crew.
Flip space rupture detected.
We're getting the other upgrade as well.
Ground forces are under planetary bombardment. Flip space rupture detected.
I really need 4 speed or anything, 2 speed to do. Just for the time being while we build more ships up. Supply is actually in the minuses at the moment.
Colony
The
command
player's fine.
signal lost.
Closest that upgrade is doing is slowly getting. So even if I increase there, I can only get on to 24 from this point onwards. I could still go for advanced firing solutions, give us a slight damage increase. Then I could get bulkhead optimization again, which would probably help me out. But the main thing we're waiting for is my other supply upgrade to finish. If I was them, you just think you mash your fleet into one solid blob and just hit me.
Frigate heavy standing by.
We'll form up our fleet though, just to show it off.
Coordinates received. Secure comm confirmed. What can I do for you, Commander?
Anchor station. All systems nominal.
Go for our starbase as well. We can just give it more structural integrity. Able to upgrade to shell. When that's finished, we'll have a few more ships. It's essentially up to the Covenant when they want to attack me now. Because it's pointless me going out, because if I go out, they'll just come in. Oh, hello. Big Covenant fleet.
Research order complete.
The situation must be grave.
We've got a few Punic class
What do
ships.
you need of me?
They were a very rare sight indeed in the war. They were like the pride of UNSC Navy. That's a very extremely rare sight if you were to actually see one. Going up a Phoenix class, why not?
So, where do we stand?
Research order complete.
At this stage, we are just suddenly essentially waiting to be squashed. Go for even more supply rule. Doesn't even matter about the impact on our resources at this late stage of the game.
Alcyon here. For Earth and her colonies.
And really, we're just waiting to see if they attack us. I don't think we'll have too much of a chance though when they do.
Alcyon class cruiser reporting for
I would
duty.
like my tactics management for my fleet to be whole position, really.
For Earth and her colonies. For Earth and her colonies.
Phoenix class refit complete.
Last time my ship's just nearly gravity well, near my defensive platforms at least. Yep, but we're just waiting to be attacked, really.
Destroyer
There's
reporting.
more ships constantly coming in. The Halberd class is such a cool ship. This is what our keys use to do the keys loop, I believe. And also read out the Halo 4 Reach book, which is a great model.
Destroyer
Model?
ready
Great
for
book.
duty.
I want to say it's the author's Eric Nyland or something like that, but I might be wrong. So don't quote me on that. It's been a very long time since I read it. It's a bad, terrible joke to pass the time while we're waiting. Why are frogs or amphibians terrible in a library? Because you get them, give them a book and they just say they've read it. Wait. Also building a Valiant class, which, if my knowledge is correct, that is what
There are no heroes.
Mr. Vice Admiral Preston Cole commanded. We get Fleet Command.
There are no heroes in this war. This better be.
Yeah, and I think his ship was called the Everest. I think they are planning to add hero ships onto this, actually.
Stand.
Which is, in my opinion, a very, very cool thing indeed. Let's keep building some more halcyons.
I see we've made a few upgrades. Set a course.
We'll keep moving our ships into position, just so we don't miss out on more ships possibly joining in the fight. Oh, we're sending in a lot of storm cutters, which might be a preempt to an attack, possibly. Because my crew is pretty high, and my fleet is pretty big. It's not going to be able to handle their fleets, though.
Ready to lead, sir.
Paris class just says best fielded in large numbers.
SFG online.
Albert is a good ship though. Well, I do like the Eon. Actually, I do like to love the most of the UNSC ships. I just think they're very practical. Make sure we're getting even more fighters and bombers. What are they doing? What are the Covenant up to? I know I'm not going to move from this planet, or so they should know. Wow, that's a bad time to be that storm car.
So, where do we stand?
Because I have many a ship chasing that.
So, where do we stand? So, where do we stand?
That's just the case of building up a huge fleet at the moment.
SFG online.
Get some more halcyons, because they're good damage sponges. Do a bit more command, really. Oh, Covenant, why you no attack? Because really you should be attacking me at this stage.
Research order complete.
There's only one planet you're going to attack. Unless I just build up an enormous fleet.
So, where do we stand?
There's actually one thing I can be doing is just sending out a few prowlers as the peak.
Only Prowler online.
So, where do we stand?
Only Prowler
Coming in with my prowlers on or explore.
What's your clearance level? Oh, sorry, Commander.
Anything else that's handy? Let's just double more and explore.
What's your clearance level? Oh, sorry, Commander.
Move this back to 1 speed.
Gathering intel.
Send some of our ships out, let's have a peek.
Destroyer.
There's a lot of storm
reporting.
cutters in. Maybe he's using that to try and break my fleet's formation, which is just mainly hovering above Earth at the moment. I've got a lot of super carriers all sitting at the back, I do believe you can see them. It will not be enough, though, to hold against a determined Covenant assault if they break upon my planet.
Anchor station. All systems nominal.
Get even more sabers, which is never a bad thing.
Destroyer ready for duty.
That's what my Prowler's about to tell me then. What is waiting at Harmony? Oh, what about time to be you? So, a few Covenant ships. He's probably just getting all his fleet together, if I had to guess, but this is a bit... Could do with just attacking me now, really. I'll probably give it a few more minutes, and if still haven't attacked me, I'll probably end the episode. Or I might actually pause this and cut back to when they send in their fleet. Actually, that's what I'm going to do. Bear with me one moment. Right, so I've had this playing for about 10 minutes in 6 times speed, and I can actually quite safely say all quiet on the Eastern Front. I have not been attacked at all, and it's been a bit boring. I've just been chilling here, but anyways, in the next episode I'll probably just have it like run on fast, or might actually go and attack the Covenant and see what I can do. And I'll just cut to the action when it appears. But yeah, thank you for watching this episode. We only have Earth and another 2 colonies remaining at the moment, and we're hopefully going to try and hold on for as long as possible. I've been the Sarcastic Raptor, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.
Inbound slip space.